So, Seetharam, let's dive into this video. Let's not think too much. So, how are you, bro?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
All good, but be a little more casual. It's okay.
करेंगे
Yeah.
करेंगे.
So, yeah, anyway, we are rolling. So, guys, as you know, I'm Mohammed Amer. I'm an natal psychologist. So we have a fellow psychologist here, Seetharam. Would you like to share, like, how much do you want to share? Your full name, city, anything, or you want to be pseudonymous? Your choice.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. I would like to share my full name. So shall I?
Yeah, it can be a personal brand of yours if you want.
Yeah, so that's a work in progress. So, right,
Yeah.
inspired by you. So hi everyone. So my name is Seetharam. I'm a student of psychology
Yes, Seetha.
from what 7 years, I guess, and I'm the first one to start officially teaching psychology in my district. And
Okay.
I would like to call myself a lifelong learner.
Okay.
And, I do have hobbies, man. That's it. That's it about.
Okay, so in this episode of my podcast, so we are going to discuss about our life in psychology. So deliberately I've kept it a little unstructured so that it's more natural and it's nothing scripted. So we both studied from Central University of Karnataka, which is in or around Gulbarga. It's around Gulbarga district, Kalburgi, Karnataka, India. So we studied our masters together. Our specialization was different. You studied organizational behavior and human resource. I studied clinical psychology and counseling psychology. So Seetharam, could you tell me your background first? Like, how did you enter into psychology?
Well, that's from the cinemas, to be honest.
That's from the
And cinemas.
cinemas. Okay, inspired
That's
by
from
that.
the yeah.
I thought you were
Who is
gonna
the
say that
inspiration?
your answer is gonna be cinema level.
No. That's a work in progress again.
Okay, nice to hear.
Mm. So the Bhool Bhulaiyaa cinema in Kannada, it was called as Apthamitra,
Okay.
and the role of Dr. Vijay, who happens to be a psychiatrist, that inspired me.
Okay.
I thought the day one I would get to, after introduction of psychology, I thought I would get to perform hypnosis, and I thought I would make a dent in mental health.
Dent in the universe.
तो ऐसा हाँ अच्छा ऐसा चालू हुआ था,
हाँ.
ऐसा सोचा था मैंने.
Okay, nice.
तो अभी तक कुछ नहीं हुआ. So that's why I told work in progress.
Yeah.
And see that inspired me, to be honest.
And for our global audiences, if any, in the future, I would like to say that the whole podcast is gonna be in English, so don't worry. Yeah.
So can I use Hindi? So
I think it will be best if we
we
go with English. Even I'm comfortable in Hindi also, but because I'm trying to reach a global audience, that's why we are sticking to English from now on from the channel. I hope you're okay with it, Sita.
Right. After 20 minutes, my English vocabulary will be gone. So let's try.
It's like LLMs hitting their context window length. After that, they forget what was the first message. Recently there was an incident where people got romantically attached to ChatGPT and other LLMs, but once the context window hit, the AI dumped the users. Like, it forgot who you are. Did you know about this?
Or see, keep on wondering how many more threats, how many more people are eating in our plate.
I didn't get you.
Cool. No. Well, just look at the competition. Earlier we had from the people. Now ChatGPT.
Yeah, exactly, for the dating scene. By the way, guys, if someone is listening, Seetharam is single and eligible. That's why he is making these jokes. I am already taken, but I'm not wearing my ring. Yeah, Seetharam is available. Do you want to say your city also? Which city you are available in?
I stay in Ballari.
Okay, guys, Ballari, Karnataka, India. If you need pin
And
code,
I'm
comment
not available.
Comment on the YouTube video. Yeah?
And I'm not available.
Not available, okay.
Nope.
Okay, let's get back to psychology. Yes.
I'm available for counseling, teaching, and training. That's it.
Okay, cool. Seetharam is available.
Yep.
So let's give a little bit of an elaborated background of us. So as I've repeated in some other videos, but I'll give a brief intro again. So I have done my Bachelor of Science in Central University of Karnataka. It was an honors course, 3 years of dedicated psychology. By that time, Seetharam had not joined us. He joined in the masters in the same university where I was already studying. So as I told, I did my MSc there. Right now, I'm doing my PhD. If I'm not wrong, I'm in my 3rd semester. It's funny that I forgot because in between I took a gap semester, and finally I'm loving my PhD. It's because of AI tools which have made my life easier. So Seetharam was one of my closest friends in masters. Our thinking and values match so much. So Seetharam, could you tell me what you did before your masters? Which field you are entering from? What unique perspective you bring into psychology?
So I was a student of PCMB science in my 11th and 12th, or popularly called as PUC in Karnataka.
Okay, for my Telangana viewers, it's BIMPC, I guess, and PUC is intermediate. We have such a global audience, but also from Telangana.
Oh yeah, let's say 11th and 12th.
Yeah.
Say physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology was my core,
Okay, cool.
along with the languages. I loved biology.
I
And I
didn't
equally
know
was
that.
poor
I
at-
didn't know that.
Is it?
Maybe I might
and,
have
and equally
forgotten.
poor,
Yeah. It's been so many years.
and was equally poor at maths, chemistry, and physics.
Okay.
Not in a particular order, but yeah.
I hope you didn't go into psychology because you didn't like maths, because some people have this logic.
See, I'm not lying. That's one of
Oh.
the reasons, by the way, for choosing humanities as yeah. I think everybody should follow that rule.
I'm not sure. Let's see. Disclaimer: the views shared here are of the guest, and the channel might not necessarily endorse the views. Yeah. Continue.
Let's change it today. Let's change it today.
Okay, you were saying
Let's
about your
change it today.
graduation, right? About to say?
Yeah. Yeah. So right, I was naturally inclined towards studying art and literature,
Okay.
and
Cool.
psychology was a new addition that was inspired by a movie, and later that made my decision naturally fit to humanities,
Okay.
basically. Yeah, so the combination of psychology, journalism, and optional Kannada, which happens to be Kannada literature, was not available at my place.
Psychology,
So
journalism,
eventually-
and Kannada, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kannada literature was not available. So at the same time, the competitive exam for enrollment of our students to engineering and mathematics, called a CET, was also there. So that helped me, right? If I would have scored 4 marks lesser than my original score, they wouldn't have bothered to publish my result, right? Basically.
Okay.
So that
You
was a
got
bare
border
minimum.
marks in CET, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 4 marks for eligible publication of the result.
Can I
That's
know
it.
your state rank, please, if you're comfortable sharing?
Some. Let's see, way above 79,000. Okay.
Okay, above
80,
17,000.
80,000 may it'll close.
Oh, I didn't
it
know
used
that
to close
80,000
at-
is a cutoff. Okay.
That's a decent way of saying, right.
Yeah.
So वहाँ से you can take the fourth, but fourth from the last name. So that would be mine.
Okay.
I'm sure there are some my brothers and fellow students also. So see, that was my, and that actually inspired me. That it's more like a divine intervention, as in divine intervention with a touch of laziness, and helped my PUC journey.
Okay.
No, first to a science journey brought to a standstill. So that made my natural inclination towards human psychology literature. It got strengthened.
Okay.
So my natural
Yeah, continue.
So then the natural choice would be Bachelor of Arts, right? So for Bachelor of Science, if I were to opt, psychology along with I had to study psychology along with zoology and botany. Please, nahi chahiye mujhe.
In bachelor's, you studied psychology with zoology and botany.
No. That was the for a natural PCMB aspirant. If he or she
That's
were to
one of
get
the
into,
options.
Yeah,
I
BSc.
never
BSc,
knew
we had
these
this.
things, that psychology had a
no.
combination with this.
Yeah. So of course it was a no, right? Thought for it, and definitely fought for my Bachelor of Arts. So I studied psychology, economics, and sociology. They did not offer me
Social.
journalism.
Okay.
Yeah, they did not offer me journalism and optional Kannada because um, they informed me that I have to bring 14 more students to start the course.
I did get you.
So 15 members,
Mm-hmm.
15 students will be a team of 15 students will be eligible for a particular combination.
Okay.
That was the rule in
Okay, I get it. Huh.
at that time in the Bangalore University at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not find 14 other fellow enthusiasts of journalism and option Kannada.
Yeah.
So they naturally, they forced me into this economics and sociology. I would have chosen journalism and optional English, but some see it was more like a 30-second may have to make the decision. So I said naturally yes to. I said psychology is there, yeah. Then
That's the main thing.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
So
I said take my money.
when you said the combination of subject, I remember it was probably just today or yesterday in one of the IB board textbook. I saw a very very good meme kind of thing where there is a different weird combination of subjects. I'll put the meme here in the editing. It's too funny. I'll see if it's a copyright issue or not, but I'll just put the meme.
So that's where I think I bring my humanities perspective here, right? To your integrated.
Okay, I'm afraid to think and ask. Do you believe in that myth or a belief that people who are weak in other subjects they get into psychology? Is psychology just for weak subjects? What people believe in? Do you think people believe in that? And I shudder to think like, is it relevant to you? You are not weak by any measure, but did your marks play a role in getting into psychology?
Oh yeah, that definitely brought me out of science combination. That's for sure.
But if you have
But
gotten the
psychology,
best marks, would you have gotten into science, like pure sciences?
no, no.
So you didn't choose psychology primarily because of low marks, or at least secondarily?
No.
Okay, good to think. But you do agree with me that people do that, right?
Yes, we have a data.
Okay, cool. Yes, and there's one more weird thing I've observed. I think you might agree that people, like in our society, there's a hierarchy, right? Because of being colonized and because of so many Asian values or Indian values, whatever. People prefer to become a doctor because doctors earn more, apparently, I don't know. And I see so many people struggling. And doctors have the high status in the hierarchy, so-called. And people who don't get into medicine, they try to become psychologists because they know they can get into clinical psychology. They can wear that white coat and feel like a doctor. Maybe later doing PhD, they can put the name doctor also. I feel it's one of the very superficial things that people do. Deep down, it makes sense, but it's stupid. I feel it's silly at the very best. And yeah, I don't think they have explored that they can wear lab coats as part of other professions also. It's very easy to wear a lab coat. You can become a lab technician, or if you put more effort, you can become proper scientist, all these things. Psychology is also proper science, but I mean mainstream sciences. Yeah, and I am not at all interested in clinical psychology. I'll get to it. You want to say something?
How come? How
You
after studying 5 years?
you know, right? Like 5 years I have studied clinical psychology as one of the subjects. I have done my masters, like one of the two specializations that I did, we had dual specialization in CUK, our university, right? I studied clinical. Initially, I was attracted, learning about OCD, bipolar, and the multiple personality disorder from Aparichit movie and Bhulaiyaa, as you said. I
Right.
watched the Hindi version of it. Yeah. So it was very attractive, and I saw one of the cases with a multiple personality. I discovered I have so many disorders. Yeah. This is like a ritual that every psychology student goes through. They discover they are so ill mentally. Yeah. Even I discovered I have OCD, anxiety, so many things. And many of the times we exaggerate that it's not properly a diagnosable condition. But whatever disorders I had, I'm already dealing well with it. But Seetharam, do you agree that most of us, we went through the phase, whatever we study, we feel like, oh, I have this disorder. And
Yeah,
the
that happens.
funnier part is we used to diagnose our classmates. Like there was a classmate,
Yeah.
I used to say that I will use gender neutral names so that I don't reveal anything at all. So we used to tell someone that, oh, you have GAD, generalized anxiety disorder, because they used to be so hyperactive and so anxious basically.
Take the name, man. Take the name. Let's go to jail.
No, they might be reputed psychologists now, so it's, I don't know.
Or they might be married. Who knows?
Yeah, or maybe about to be married. But it's funny
तो मैं तो
that,
बच गया भाई.
yeah, but it's funny that we used to like diagnose our classmates, and whenever that disorder used to be discussed, we used to just see at them and laugh.
Right,
But
right.
you didn't study clinical, right?
No.
Okay, tell me about your
Yeah, that was
specialization.
bits and parts in degree, UG.
Okay, in UG you studied clinical, right?
Yeah, right, right.
And you know, I
So
have
क्या?
done so many internships in clinical. I forgot, it might be like 3 or 4 something. And I did extra internship also. Just in my first year of bachelor's, can you imagine? Just studying 2 semesters of psychology. I went to a city which happened to be my in-laws' place right now, Hospet. I didn't know that I would become a son-in-law of that city. But I went there. I worked in a hospital. It was weird, but I learned so much. I was actually involved in assisting with the therapies also, OCD and all. It was all legal, don't worry. I just assisted. Yeah. Tell me about your OB.
Yeah, before that, I would like to bring in the humanities perspective, right? I studied 3 years of psychology along with economics and sociology.
Yeah.
That's where I believe I bring that holistic approach towards addressing a mental health issues.
It sounds like the CV kind of sentence resume. Like I bring
No, I
that.
usually talk like this, right? Are you aware of it?
No, I know, but I'm not blaming you. Even I speak like that sometimes. People tell that, oh, you have taken it from ChatGPT or something like that. But sometimes I genuinely
No.
use good words, and so do you, right? So I appreciate it, but I'm just pulling your leg. It sounds like the thing you put in a CV, right? I bring a unique background, and I'll be a great asset to your team. Yeah, but I agree. I'm not making fun of you.
After a lot of hard work, I have reached this level of English. That's why I told you it will be exhausted after 20 minutes.
Yes.
So I'm extremely proud of it.
We
If you
are
want,
18 minutes in.
if
So after
yeah,
2 minutes, Kannada and Hindi will be coming in.
so that, as I was saying, so that's where I bring my perspective right here, in addressing the mental health issues. That is one primary reason that I'm extremely proud of my decision. And yeah,
Okay.
integrated also have their pros, but
What do you mean
I
integrated?
believe
You mean
integrated as you studied,
okay,
right?
integrated
BSc and
psychology.
MSc.
Okay, just as a side
Yeah,
note, like what I studied was like a 5 year degree, bachelor's and master's combined into one. There is no true benefit, there is no significant benefit to studying it together or separately. It's just that in the master's, your seat will be guaranteed. Once you get into bachelor's, you can directly come out after master's. You can even drop off in between. So it's just that your seat is guaranteed. And other people can come in between, like how Seetharam joined. Yeah.
no, I do have a interesting take on this, but it's actually a reality, I guess.
Yeah.
You get to study so much about psychology, right?
In
In
integrated.
your BSc, yeah.
Yeah.
You people naturally have more aptitude in psychology
Yes,
than
yes.
psychology
That's why I'm a great
compared to us.
psychologist, right?
Yeah, in the making again.
I'm already a psychologist,
I'm
as
sure.
are you. As are you. You are a good psychologist. See,
Thank
you
you.
remember, like, I argued with my professor regarding this. I don't know if you remember this.
Of course.
Our really good clinical psychology professor, whom I really respect, he has a great expertise in the subject. And when we are talking about positive, let's take the name. It was Professor Baijesh Ramesh. He was a really good person in clinical. So when I say argue, it was not like in a bad way, but I asked her, sir, like when engineering students complete their bachelor's, they are called engineers, right? And when medical students, they do their bachelor's, they are called doctors. But when we do our bachelor's, we are not called psychologists. We have to do our master's. So sir gave an answer. I think it was significantly convincing also. And the funny thing is, even before passing my master's, I had already put a radium sticker on my scooty that I had written psychologist. Black scooty with white radium in the front. Just imagine if I had failed my masters, I would have to remove the radium. I took that risk, but I passed. The thing is, I was so desperate to be called a psychologist. Even now, people might be thinking like in many videos and in personal meeting also, I use the word as a psychologist, I'm a psychologist. But I really love the label. That's why I put the label. Yeah. Did I go on a tangent? Please continue.
No. Yeah, not at all. So that's where, as mentioned, that's where I bring my perspective, right? And I still believe that everybody should be reading something about economics something about
Yes,
sociology, anthropology,
I agree.
because that helps.
Mm.
That helps. These are just the official subjects. As in, while I was mentioning
Mhm.
this, this will give you a holistic perspective. It will not keep you in a bubble of psychology alone.
Yes, we wouldn't
Right.
know we how many biases we have if we are in a bubble,
Right.
right? It will be just like being a jack of one. Even if it's a master of one, I don't think it's a true mastery. Like for example, recently I have been using the word AI generalist, inspired by Vaibhav Sisanti. He said everyone has to become an AI generalist. Even if we take it outside AI, I genuinely feel like I am on the way to become a generalist. I try to do like anything and everything that's beneficial to me. Like weird examples include knitting and like woodworking and technology and programming, coding app, all these things. Like somehow it could connect at the end, right? And we break out
Right.
of our bubbles, and at least it's fun.
I think every student should be
A
having
generalist.
that mindset. Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be the mindset.
Mm.
And I agree. I agree that you have to find your niche and you have to, keep on hitting that nail. That I do agree, but
Mhm.
it will not make you much more of an interesting person.
And in today's
There'll be
world,
no.
if we are just a specialist in one, it will be very difficult to survive. We need to have at least a superficial idea of everything. For example, psychologists need to know coding, they need to know a little bit of web design, search engine optimization, data analysis, everything. At least in your master's, it will be relevant, or PhD, it will be relevant.
This is our bubble, right?
Yeah?
This is our bubble. This is our bubble.
I didn't get you.
No, 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 no. That's it. No. You're again. See,
Okay.
I believe. See, not everyone thinks like this, Amer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I
I believe.
understand.
Yeah.
So
This is where this is our bubble.
me saying that these things will be useful is a bubble.
Huh.
Could you elaborate?
This I believe this idea stems from a fact that
I'm good in
you and
tech.
I have tech as common.
Okay, tech, yeah.
Tech
You
as
did an
common. This is
internship,
why.
right?
Where?
Under me. Like you learned how to connect the projector and all. Your
Yeah. By the way,
certificate
guys,
is
is
pending,
also
right?
by the way, viewers is also called as Excel wale bhaiya. I call him Excel wale
Who,
bhaiya
me?
because yeah.
Yeah. I did data
कैसे
analysis
एडजस्ट
for
कर
so many master students in our class.
You were the projector connector, and I was the AC mechanic, right? Of that, thanks to this IR
Ah,
remotes that have
thanks
an
to our cheap
Redmi's,
MI
and
phones, including mine.
I'm glad I was the last bencher there. Again, I fought for that place.
One day I remember while connecting the projector, I was about to get electrocuted and die.
When was it? When was?
In masters, I guess.
Acha, acha,
There were so many times I could have died. Yeah.
So where were we?
Okay, on YouTube we should not say die, is it? Unalive.
Oh,
You know
okay.
unalive?
You are my senior. I'm not aware of all these things.
No, you know on like I guess TikTok or something, I don't know, I'm getting old, but like people use the word unalive instead of kill. You never heard the
That's
word
stupid
unalive?
English. That's stupid English, right? Nothing else.
Yeah, but once enough people use it, it becomes a word. Recently I was talking with my current students, like the word skibidi and all. It becomes a word.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, you were saying?
We were talking about the biases.
Yeah. So give me your counter.
Counter.
Like what exactly are you
Yeah.
countering me with? I didn't get you.
No. I was not countering. I said
Mhm.
the idea of every psychology student knowing coding
Mhm.
stems from an idea that you and I have tech as common, right?
But you do
Not
agree
every
it's
psychology
necessary,
student
right?
thinks. See, again, I have my reservations.
Basic tech.
Basic tech, non-negotiable.
I am talking about basic only.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah. Like basic coding, right? Like at least
Yeah,
coding
with the use
logic,
of, no,
like
with
different
the
loops,
introduction
for
of
loop, everything. Just basic, like a 1 week course.
with the introduction of AI, I think they
Yeah,
should progress
basic
slowly
prompt
progress.
engineering, yeah, data analysis. Just imagine, just for our masters, many people collected data from like 150 participants, right? That data itself is significantly large that you need basic knowledge of data analysis, non-negotiable.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Okay, if you have already concluded this part of your talk, so you can go back to your OB specialization, because I don't think people know what's OB.
Mm-hmm.
Don't presume any knowledge from the audience. You just explain whatever terms you're using. Okay, I think that's a wise thing to do.
Yeah, I might get a lot of messages after my explanation, but I would like to explain in this
From our beloved social psychology and OB
yeah,
professor.
yeah, yes.
He's
And
really good, by the way.
that will not be a positive ones. Might be one or two.
Yeah.
The close ones.
Our
They
beloved Vijayendra
will,
Pandey sir, he's really knowledgeable, and I respect him in so many ways. Yeah, I
if he
remember
is
him.
listening,
Yeah.
namaste. If he is listening, namaste, sir. One of the legendary
sir.
teachers. I'm extremely blessed to have been your student.
I agree.
Yeah, glad.
I have a similar feeling.
Unfortunate. Yeah. So OB
He's
is
still alive and kicking. We might have given a vibe that he's no more alive, but he is alive and kicking. Our nostalgia should not be mistaken. We can
I mean,
beep out the name if you want.
yes.
But sir appreciates him. Yeah.
Yeah. So OB is more of a company ka doctor, right?
Okay. I'm
So-
very less knowledgeable about OB, so I'll ask silly questions if needed. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, sure. So
OB is
there
organizational
are-
behavior, yes.
Yes, organizational behavior. Behavior is one word which is common. Right?
Yeah.
From clinical counseling,
Mhm.
organization behavior, health, whatever it is. So you do address mental health issues
Mhm.
at the clinical level, clinical psychologists,
Yeah.
more serious ones too. In your zone,
Mhm.
and we as OB specialists, I believe we are company ka doctor.
Mhm.
Let's say in layman terms, if a team is failing, why is it failing? If an organization is failing, why is it failing? Or if it is succeeding, why it is succeeding?
Mm.
And what might be the underlying issues? So the spectrum is large. The scope is huge. We work as basic as a human resource executive
Mhm.
to training, same department, training, and then if required, individual counseling,
Okay.
because counseling is
Oh,
one word that
counseling is a
binds.
part of OB, is it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Individual, yes, that is there.
Mm.
So we do that, and if there is any thing that needs to be looked at, teams, a vision, mission,
Okay.
so that diagnostics also will be.
I'm afraid we might have to make the podcast even spicier for the people.
Acha. So that's why I use the word company ka doctor, right?
Okay.
Organizations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have one more thing. So a clinical psychologist deals with narcissistic jerks inside the counseling room, but an organizational behaviorist or OB psychologist deals with narcissistic jerks outside the counseling room.
Might say, you might say.
I think the commonality is dealing with narcissistic jerks, but to be clear, I'm not calling all my clients as narcissistic jerks, but there might be some people, not necessarily clients. Yeah, the thing is, our late stage capitalist economy encourages narcissism in people as shown by data.
Reservations again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even the other ideology also does that. But this
Communism?
is quite evident. This is quite evident.
Communism, right?
It's quite evident. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That is that. That is at the institutional level,
Mm-hmm.
and much more movement kind of thing. See, again, I started to lose my vocabulary. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, 30 minutes are up. Context window is up.
I'll be back.
Context
I
window is up.
promise.
Let's start a new chat and the meeting. Okay.
Nahin,
New conversation, new context window.
Yep.
Welcome, Seetharam.
Yeah. क्या हाल है भाई? Oh yeah, English. Yeah.
English.
Yep.
You remember that video?
So
Sala, English. Do you remember that AIV or something video? It was fun. Okay, shall we, after you conclude, we can talk about all the funny things that happened at the university. What is it actually like to be a psychology student, and is mind reading possible? There's a YouTube short I already made, but maybe
Yeah.
you can have a new take here. Deep dive into the subjective things. What I genuinely believe is people can get the academic things and the official things online, but they don't get these stories, right? like the real things. Let's give the inside out picture. We can even talk about our beloved HOD Dr. Romeo Johnson. Really beloved. We should tag him in this
Sure,
video.
sure. So, if you are wondering, um, you after after choosing psychology, I would get to directly. I'll deep dive into counselor mode. So, ये भाई गलत है ये सब. This is not going to happen.
I'll have to put
All you're go-
subtitles for these sentences. It's okay, it's okay.
all that you are going to do is studying multiple references book, multiple authors for the same definition.
You're talking about being a psychology student, right?
Yeah. As soon as you deep dive into, no, not deep dive, just as soon as you enter
Yeah,
this, right, your reality will be shattered.
Because the glamour is one aspect, but actually studying it is something else, right? But it was
It is
fun nonetheless.
not
It
glamorous.
was fun, but there are boring
Yes,
aspects
yes.
in everything that you need to go through.
Right.
As my mentor Alex Hermosi says, you can't escape the boring stuff, right? You know Alex
Yes, that's
Hermosi?
too. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm aware of. So all you end up doing is learning statistics. See, that's where it never leaves you, right? They don't leave you. Numbers don't leave you.
Numbers, yeah.
You will study the basics of what is psychology, and you have to quote them also.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot write answers as you write in 11th and 12th,
Yeah, we cannot
because
bullshit.
the sheer competition is at a level that, see, you
Competition
have to make a
inside
dent.
the batch? Or
Yes,
there?
yes. That would be. Competition will be there. That will get to know after 1 year, right? Basically, तब तक तो कुछ you are not aware of students' USP.
USP, unique selling proposition.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. In answer writing skill.
Okay.
Some are very good at quoting
Mhm.
and no content absolutely. Some are very good at writing fairy tales, no quotes.
I
Again.
always have this pet peeve of mine. So I used to get around 70% marks. I didn't put much effort in getting more. I felt like personally it was not very useful. So, and it was a point of diminishing returns. I just maintained barely eligible attendance and I got around 70% marks. So this is good enough to get in any degree. Right, and I focus more on real life skill. But I always have this pet peeve that I used to write the bare minimum required answer and I used to get out of the exam hall. One day in the exam hall, I was writing in that we used to call it computer room, even though there was like one computer in it. I don't know why we call it a computer room or a lab. It was basically an auditorium. So I was writing the exam. The big door was open and it was raining. So the rain was so much worthy for me that I submitted my paper, went out just to enjoy the rain. Because I didn't like formal writing all my life. Even till now in PhD it's a struggle, but now I have advanced tools to help me with formulating everything. Yeah. So the point was, I'll get back to my point. So my point was that I like people who write lot of bullshit. They used to be rewarded with more marks. And people who have the language prowess to write succinctly, they are disincentivized. I just gave you 3 big words.
I thought this was. No, I thought it was a humanities phenomenon.
But it's there everywhere. And I don't know where psychology fit. Is psychology humanities? Is it an art? Is it a science? I don't know. I'm doing my PhD. But it's an unanswered
I have a
question.
golden
It's a gray
line for
area.
this.
Yeah? Yeah,
I have a golden line for this.
Tell me.
Studying psychology is science.
Is science, yeah. No, that's what I tend
Applying
to believe.
it,
It's a hard
applying
science.
applying it, purely making a dent, thereby improving yourself and improving others. That's an art.
So you mean to say it's a science and an art?
Yep.
And Pandey sir is a strong believer that it's an art. But I am more
I
of a
agree.
leaning that psychology is a science. The thing is, I am more of a left brain person, so I tend to believe everything from the scientific lens. And I don't think there is a wrong answer in this, right? But I view it more from a quantitative perspective, from cognitive behavioral perspective. That's why I don't give too much importance to psychoanalysis and all. You know the Sigmund Freud thing for the audience.
But no. See, he is an important person, right?
Yeah. No, he is
Dr.
important.
Dearness.
No, I use his theories, but I don't primarily follow psychoanalysis. I'm more of a behaviorist. I want to measure everything. Just today, I was conducting a class for IB students. I have been made a subject teacher recently called Theory of Knowledge.
कौन सा अच्छा which subject?
Theory of Knowledge. It's really good for IB board, International Baccalaureate, PU level, like 11th, 12th level. There is a subject Theory of Knowledge. So I've been made the teacher of it, and it's really awesome. It's basically philosophy. I can't believe I'm a philosophy teacher. I feel like Jordan Peterson, you know. I feel like I'm Jordan Peterson. I just walk in the class like this, give expressions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying earlier?
Am I going in too many times?
Idea stems from the left-wing ideologies and this. I agree.
What were you talking about?
Yeah, as you mentioned, right?
Please
I'm
help
more
me
of
get that
a.
on track.
I would like to measure few things. I don't believe in psychoanalysis much.
Yes.
By your
Primarily,
words.
I'm a
And
behaviorist.
you use the word left, right?
Left, not in this conversation, but the previous one.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, previous conversation, yes. Even I am
The
also
narcissistic thing I mentioned.
even I am also on the left side of the hand, but not the thing. I would like to keep myself open
Yeah.
because see. Mm-hmm. So where were we?
Wait. Even I lost my context window.
Yeah, theory.
I
theory
have a
of knowledge.
37-minute context window.
No.
You have 20, I have 37.
See. You believed in measuring stuff. You believed in behaviorism and everything.
Yeah.
Only to end up
I know. Only to end up
becoming a philosopher.
like philosophy teacher, you mean IB?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I'll tell you.
Thing is, I
Think about it.
don't
Think
know,
about it. Think about it in this sense. If I were to write a long thesis of why I love my dog, I'll get a PhD. Only if I fulfill the norms, right?
Okay.
यहाँ पे there is no.
I don't truly think you can do a
moral thing
PhD on that, but yeah, for the sake of discussion.
No, I'm just saying. The spectrum varies.
If
The
your dog is
extreme
an
opposite
alien,
of his-
you can.
Yeah, see, fictional again.
So this is art basically.
Two, even they get a PhD. The one who actually tries to split open brain and find some new things, even they get a PhD.
Okay.
Hence, you think about it. It is called as Doctor of Philosophy.
Oh yes, Pandey sir would be so proud of Seetharam.
Right. Doctor of Philosophy, किस पे? Science पे.
Is this a contradiction? Is something wrong happening with our field, or I am not able to make sense of it?
It's a.
I
don't know
remember.
about
I
that.
remember the explanation, but please continue. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that you are turned into a philosopher. That should be there, but never lose your.
I have always been one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one of no. So my answer was not exclusive. Just to be clear, I said that primarily I'm a behaviorist, but I'm too
Right.
much into psychology. You have read all my blog in one sitting, I guess, right? You know, I write about philosophy, and I remember one of the earliest philosophical questions that I asked. Maybe somewhere in my kindergarten or first or second grade, I don't know. It was a very great philosophical question, you know. I asked the teacher, it was like a true or false questions we write, no? After a statement, we write if it's true or false. I asked the teacher, why is not true and false? It was a dumb AF question. Now I can like put depth into that. Oh, it might have meant that, but it was a silly question. I didn't know the difference between or and but I was a philosopher nonetheless.
So I remember my UK classmate.
Hmm.
Instead of saying no, he used to say not. Did you?
Who was it?
Did you-
Tell the name, I'll bleep it. Who was it?
No, hell no.
I honestly don't remember who it was.
There is no way. I have been cancelled out multiple times.
Just imagine
Only
your
cancelled?
first podcast ever and you get cancelled for life. People burn your effigies like putlas and all.
Acha. You want to listen to that incident?
Tell.
I'll finish it in 30 seconds.
Tell, yeah.
Asked, dear X, name, let's say X
I
X मतलब मेरा
thought you
next
were
name है.
X.
नहीं. You can use that
Seetharam
context too.
X.
And you can use that context too. Let's say
X. Elon
dear,
Musk's X. Yeah.
uh,
Not his
let's
X.
say
X.
um, are you talking? Don't talk. So, teacher, scolded her. Teacher scolded her. Teacher scolded her.
Her, okay.
Teacher was also a female. Gender ये तो पक्का gender है ये. She scolded her. Are you talking? She said not, ma'am.
Is it so wrong? Not
It's
ma'am.
disastrous.
Not,
Forget
basically
right or
not
wrong.
means not talking. We should give
Did you
them the
bring your
benefit
pen?
of
Not. Did you?
Okay. Till the end of the podcast, let's just tell funny stories then.
It is not right or wrong. It is hilarious.
Yeah, it's
That-
right
that-
and wrong. You remember my question? It's true and false.
Wrong is grammatical.
Yeah.
Right is for the vibe of the classroom. Right?
Hey, I remember one more funny incident, our Rajkumar sir, he drew a picture of the heart. In this story, we are not bad mouthing him. It was the fun that arose of the situation. He drew a heart. You remember the incident? Were you in that class? He drew a heart.
I would like to.
And someone asked him, sir, where is the aorta? It was a small heart. He pointed his hole. It was a small heart he drew. He showed his hand. He showed his whole hand. And the heart he told it's here only. Here only. And the hand was pointing towards the whole heart. And there was one more meme I had made of our HOD, Robert Johnson. By the way, we respect all these teachers. They are so beloved and they appreciate this humor so much, I guess. So that's why you're openly telling this. So I made a meme. I found a meme that it was a vertical slits of different best psychologists of the world in black and white. So what I did is, I sneaked in a picture of our HOD in between. I made it like a very subtle and I showed it to a teacher of ours. So she started saying, oh, great psychologist Sigmund Freud. And there he was in the middle. But it was a great tribute to him. And I used to, and this might sound politically incorrect now during these times. You remember I used to sit on the wheelchair and attend the classes. So there was a wheelchair kept in our class. I think one time someone broke something like in their body.
Yeah.
So there was a wheelchair kept, and as per the rules they're supposed to keep, I guess. It was so comfortable, made of cloth. Like I don't know what it's called, like an armchair or aram kursi, something, I don't know. It was so comfortable. I used to sit in wheelchair and listen to the lectures, and I used to play like this in between the class.
See, inclusivity again, right?
Yeah. I identify as a disabled person. I should leave this. Yeah. But no offense to
So where
anyone.
will we?
Yeah.
Where were we again?
Yeah, we are just gonna tell funny stories till then. Each funny story will be one YouTube short.
I don't have a bedroom for myself. So,
The one which you are in, is it not yours?
no.
Then?
I live as a tenant in my home.
You know how in like Hollywood and all we have this trope or an archetype of the person living in his parents' basement. Like Big Bang Theory's Howard. Hey, till recently I was also doing that same thing. No shame.
I'm constantly baffled by this fact that although we earn much more than what our parents used to earn at that time,
In our age.
and yet, we're able to afford only half of what they could.
Did you count for inflation in comparing
Oh,
it?
yeah, that's the inclusion. The whole idea is revolved around inflation and
Yeah.
I don't have my own room, and
Yeah.
yeah. So we were talking about our experiences, right?
Yeah. Tell me
We were
funny
talking
stories.
about right. Again, let's again come back. And what were your observations? And what do you think?
I
Should
feel
happen
there
to.
were good things and there were so many stupid things happening in the department. Not to blame anyone specific, but there is some cultural things happening. I'll tell you the stupidest thing. No offense to any teacher. We used to do experiments, and next we'll talk about sociometry. Just today, I was speaking to my students. There was a mess that happened, but first I'll tell you. So we used to have practical subjects, right, where we measured each other's IQ, personality test, anxiety, all these things, whatever. So we used to make tables in the practical record book, and we used to do individual data and group data. And what we were instructed is that after writing in the table, in the result section, in the descriptive, we are supposed to write each of that number in sentences. Like for example, if the numbers were like 1, 2, 3, so you have to write in sentence, subject got score 1 in this, score 2 in this, score 3 in this. What was the point of a table? To show a concise view. Then we are supposed to make it into a jumbled mess of a paragraph which no one will read. And I asked the teacher regarding this. I literally said it doesn't make any sense, ma'am. And she was so offended. But it doesn't make any sense, honestly.
One last instant before we pick our brains, each other's brain. Okay, that the serious stuff before that. So this happened to me in my undergraduation time, right? So during our practical sessions in undergraduation days, during our graduation days, there happens to be this we follow a cycle, right?
Follow
First,
cycle.
the student will
Okay.
follow a cycle of student first, then later he or she they become a subject, then they become an observer, experimenter, and then observer.
Okay, I'll simplify it
So
for
for
people. Like the first student does
yeah,
experiment on the second does on the third, and so on.
so the role eventually
Yeah.
changes from becoming a subject to becoming an experimenter and then observer. That's the only good thing I liked about psychology.
Weren't we asked not to use the word subject? I don't remember. We replaced the word, I guess. Some political correctness
There's a
thing.
there's a beautiful word in Ayurveda.
Huh.
We call them sadhakas instead of patient
Okay.
or instead of
What is
subject.
sadhaka?
That's a sadhaka. Sadhaka is a you are aware of Kannada language, right? So that's a Sanskrit word basically. Sadhaka is they are trying to achieve something.
Okay.
Achieve should be taken in the sense of addressing. So we treat human beings as they're achieving, they're able to address something.
Okay.
So
like
this-
agents.
this-
Autonomous agents.
Yeah.
You mean?
This
AI
this
language.
keeps away the unnecessary load of us calling them patients.
Okay.
So client is a good word. You can use the word client. Subject is experimental word, but patient I don't think so.
I remember the scene from Munna Bhai MBBS. What was the patient with the long beard? You remember? Anand Bhai.
Yeah.
You remember? Like he Munna Bhai says that don't call him subject. So we should call our patient with the name. No, we should not.
No,
Very
let
synonymous.
me complete that.
Yeah. Continue.
This happened to me in my, and then we'll pick our brains, each other's brain.
Yeah.
So then let's get into serious mode. Before that,
Serious.
one last incident.
I guess we have
This
10
happened to me
minutes more
during
left
my-
to complete the hour. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We'll end on. Guys, we are very serious, by the way. We are ऐसे time pass नहीं कर रहे हम. We're not just killing the time, but we do have our viewpoints, and I believe you should take us seriously. Yeah, so this happened to me in my undergraduation days. Like this was in second year, and I was just coming out of my introvert bubble, and I was edging towards the role of this ambivert.
Edging could mean other thing also.
no,
Do continue.
I was let's say I was getting into
Getting into?
my ambivert mode,
Okay.
which happens to be my regular.
I didn't know that you were an introvert.
Let's-
Yeah. Continue.
Let's say let's use the word selectively social.
Selective
So what happened in second
dissociation.
year? No, selectively social.
Selectively
not
social. I
dissociation.
thought
No,
selective
so-
dissociation.
yeah.
like forgetting something
That also,
doesn't
that also.
exist. It's
You
good.
can also
Freudian
use the
slip.
word. I have no problem.
Serendipitous Freudian slip.
So this happened, right? By the way, gender was female again. This happens to me a lot with the females only. I don't know for
Why is
some reason.
Seetharam a sexist? No, he's not.
By the way, the joke is revolving around the word sexism.
Oh, okay.
In that data form that we take, right? Casually, she asked full
Your
name.
classmate?
Said Seetharam. Yeah. Experiment.
I remember. Same thing happened in
Wait,
MSc. I won't spoil it.
hear it from my mouth.
Yeah.
It's happened to me.
Huh.
I said, name. I said, Seetharam M. Kalapur. I said, yeah, done. Age, I said, 19. Right. Place, Ballari. State, Karnataka. Sex, no.
I'll tell you one thing better. Sex, not. That's much more accurate. When you said no, did you say that did not? Did you mean did not happen or do not want?
See, that doesn't matter. She was as red as berry.
As red as berry.
इतना भूल गए थे. So offended. So offended. And there was observer, right?
Yeah.
Observer was equally
Flabbergasted.
Observer was equally funny, equally also
Did
open-minded.
you appreciate it?
So she started
What
to
was
laugh.
she again?
That's a she again.
I think you or I did the same thing in MSc also.
We actually wrote.
We wrote it.
नाम कहाँ भाई? मोहम्मद आमिर. No.
And there was one more joke we did around it, I don't remember. Yeah, it was fun. You want to tell about sociometry? Psychometry or sociometry? What was that? Sociometry, yeah.
Sociometry.
I was just telling the story.
See, I would like to confess here. I was really trying to save you from the mess that
Yeah.
we have created. इसलिए
In
मैंने
that experiment.
yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. And I had done that 2 times in bachelor's and master's. I knew
Have
exactly
to
what would happen. People went into
I
depression
don't think
because
so.
of that.
No, I don't think so. I have that courage that you had showed, right? I would have quit the course.
You would have?
ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? Quit the course.
Because of sociometry.
No, yeah.
The courage of doing it twice.
No, the courage of being okay with the fact. नहीं तुम हंस रहे हो. You are laughing, but I don't
It was
think so. I had
traumatic.
that.
It was traumatic.
It was traumatic, and I believe it is closely my reality now, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't have people to count on as much as I have my fingers.
Okay, what kind of people?
इतना भी मतलब the close circle and
No, how is it related to sociometry? I didn't get you.
no. I was appreciating your courage of being okay with not liked. Right?
Yeah, recently I achieved a higher level in that. I learned how to be okay with being hated also.
ऐसा क्या?
By
what
like
happened?
some people like who came to know about me recently, like they were trying to get me, like there was one guy, he tried to get me into trap and he wanted me to lose my current job and all these things. He was being so extremely toxic, but he was handled, he was reprimanded, and now he doesn't make eye contact with me, so I won. But he was toxic AF. I dealt with him. And silly me, I ignored the signs multiple times. Then when it was too much, I faced him. And ChatGPT helped me with how to deal with toxic people.
अच्छा. So
I
this is typical
took
Amer, right?
therapy from ChatGPT. Please do not try this stunt at home. It was done by professionals. Do not take therapy by ChatGPT without precautions.
So let's get into our serious mode now.
If you are serious for
Let's
all
pick
this
our.
time,
नहीं. I would see. Let's add genuine value to this podcast, this episode of ours.
Yeah.
That being psychology student is not easy. The kind of people that we deal with, classmates, our own biases, and the sheer future of the subject, and with the laws and regulations protecting everybody except counselors. That's a scary thing. I'm glad that the NCHP, by the way, for the viewers who are not aware, you can please add this in the. That
I'll
is
tell it to
trying
my
some.
editor to add it, which is me.
I was expecting this. I was expecting.
I can't afford editors. Yeah.
So it was almost Jyotish for 5 years, right? It was basically an astrologer 5 years.
When studying
Achha, there used to be
psychology.
uncles. There used to be uncles and aunties. Forget. Why should we blame uncles and aunties? There used to be people from all age groups used to come and say, "Acha, what is happening? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Can you tell me?
Bajaj sir
What am I
gave a
thinking?
great
What am I
answer to
thinking?"
this.
Who?
Bajaj sir gave a great answer to this. He said,
Acha.
like always people ask us, oh tell me what I'm, you are psychologist, so tell me what I'm thinking. He said you should answer, chi. You are thinking like that. You should answer this.
So what is happening in and around me? I'm still figuring that out. And ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರು.
Okay, please translate for the viewers. You don't know
No,
what's
that should
happening
be
with
told
yourself.
in. So how can I even
See
predict?
guys, I know Kannada. Yeah.
All I can do was, by the way, this is a stolen answer from you. All we can do is, this was one of your earlier podcasts. Do you remember where you tried answering people that
Okay.
are psychologists, are astrology
Yeah.
ways? You are trying to answer
Yeah,
that.
this whole thing
Yeah,
and all.
see. I keep a track.
See,
You should call me frequently.
Seetharam reads my blog more than my wife. My wife, you listen.
Acha, see, you should invite me. You should invite me again. I think I
Sure,
got
if you
that
don't
answer
get
from
cancelled
you.
today, Seetharam, by my
No,
wife,
I'll not
maybe.
be cancelled. That I'm sure about it. नहीं भाभी जी ऐसे देखो भाई.
She is nearby in your city only.
Okay. Oh, right.
Near your city, yeah.
So that I've learned from you. You answered it beautifully. You told that, However, we can make a note of behavior, and then we can say what will be the future. Yes, or
Yeah.
ऐसा बोल सकते based on the
Observable
obtained data.
behavior, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good answer.
Okay, just to be clear, you are referring to that answer of mine where people asked, is mind reading possible? And I answered, scientifically speaking, there is nothing called a mind, like tangible. So mind reading is not possible, but the closest would be reading the human behavior, facial expression, everything, and predicting the future behavior and deducing something, right?
Absolutely.
So from the science boundaries, being a scientist or psychologist, this is my official answer, I said. Yeah, but then there are things we don't know, so I don't know what I don't know. Yes.
So I come up with two of my original ideas to this podcast, right?
Yeah.
I thought about it, after being a student for how many 7 years formally, psychology student, and maybe continue till my last breath. That's there. So one is there should be an official medium of bridging practical real world counselor skills for every step that we progress in our academic life.
Okay, explain.
You want me to break this?
Yes.
Of course. Let's say a student enrolls themselves for undergraduation. I'm not sure, and I guess that they would not be taught real world skills, right? Active listening, blind spot identification.
You're referring to UG students of psychology or any other thing?
Yes. UG students of psychology.
Okay.
Yeah. That they're devoid of for some reason. I believe that should be included at the basic UGC level. It should be included at the PU level only. PU is, by the way, 11th and 12th.
Yeah, in UG we were taught these things as part of counseling.
How many hours?
Not as rigorous as needed to be.
That's what needed to be. That's a keyword, right? That's
So
the keyword.
you meant to say that it should be taught as a meta thing, not just related to
Yes.
counseling, but overall life skills kind of thing.
It should be a proper course, and it should be evaluated, and people should be given constant feedback.
Great, great. I agree. Just mention the points once again so that we put it clearly. Active listening,
Active listening, blind spot identification, or just communication as a subject, right?
communication, or more of an
two
awareness about
years
ourselves.
2 years, one mouth.
Yeah.
But what do we do as a psychologist? Ulta.
Podcast.
Nahi, bhai, this is a different call, right?
Yeah.
This is a different.
Not
We
not all
somehow assume
podcasters.
we somehow assume ourselves as this motivational giver and life coach
Should I be
and
psychologists?
this all yeah, and people expect also, by the way, are you aware of it, right?
Yeah. Don't get me started on life coaches and NLP, neuro linguistic programming. In NLP, right?
I believe, see, in continuation, I would like to say there should be a formal medium of introducing this as a bridge course for every level. Let's say it did not happen due to some academic reasons in undergraduation. Before the student proceeds to post graduation, they should be taught this. They should be taught this. They should be evaluated. They should be taught this. And this has to happen irrespective of whether the college or the institution is private, government.
Yeah.
is the- And one more shocking fact is even private universities are not doing this.
Okay, I get
It's
it.
because the students are from the same old universities only, right? So where is this neo thought? This is not a neo thought. This is bare basic. That is not happening.
And I agree with you, and I'd like to add that this should be taught at the school level also, because instead of teaching about this like magma rocks, some sort of rocks and some old civilization and all, which might be a little bit relevant, but we need to be taught how to relate with people. We need to be taught cooking, farming, psychology, emotional health, and sexual health, and all these things, right, at appropriate levels. These things are missing, and we talk about rocks and volcano and stuff, which is important, but it needs to be prioritized.
Right.
Geology
How many
is not a
universities
real science.
Sheldon Cooper.
Geology is not a real science. No, just kidding.
Geology
it's a real
is the Kardashians of science.
science. No, but to be clear, geology is a science, audience.
Wait. This line will get me cancelled.
Yes.
The line
Seetharam's
is,
first
the
and
line
last
is,
podcast.
no. The line is, and Penny, psychology has once again proved itself the doofus of the sciences.
Yeah. And,
Oh,
and
man,
one more
so on
sentence.
point.
You know how you say that Kardashians and all is not real celebrities? Geology is the Kardashian of the sciences.
So science. That's the original dialogue, by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
This is where I spend
Cancelled.
my context
Great.
window on.
Cancelled.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No,
the
let's
second
do
thing-
lamp
the second
shading
thing
like
is-
Big Bang Theory. No, this is very wrong. This is racist, sexist. Lamp shading, right?
No,
They
no,
do.
it's funny.
It's funny.
That's what matters to me.
You know that
funny.
scene where Sheldon wakes up from his bed and there is a geology textbook
Oh my.
and he removes his hand like this and he does the walk of shame with the textbook.
So the second thing, can I?
Yeah, I was just checking the time, but you
The
can.
second,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. अरे भाई यही important बात है.
Let's do a 4-hour podcast like Raj Shamani. People will watch 4 minutes only.
Will you yourself listen to that? That's a question.
While editing, I'll listen. No, I'll
I
watch.
like it
I'll
after
watch
20 minutes.
later, and I'll laugh a lot.
So yeah, the second thing is the
My back is spinning.
common.
Yeah.
The second thing is your back is paining. My brain is aching. The fact that there is no single organized official database for us to access at least available and free resources.
Okay. You don't mean the database of psychologists, but the resources, right?
Yes, yes.
I once tried to make a database of psychologists, right?
Yeah, that's a brave idea, and I'm sure it was flopped idea, right?
Yeah,
It's a
I was
flop idea.
lazy.
Yeah, you became lazy. See, that's a very good, and I think people might have failed you also.
Yeah,
But that might
I
be helping
can
also.
now using
Common
Claude. I'm making so
population.
many AI apps. You like AI apps made using AI basically. So I can make one more. But to collect the
So
database, yeah, I can use Perplexity. Let's see.
if a important decision maker in psychology is hearing to this podcast, please listen to us. At least I am available. At least and Amer
Yeah,
is
yeah.
available for collaboration, and we are ready to do the dirty work.
What are you proposing actually?
So let's start. I'm proposing an idea. Let's start with the Kalyana
Just
Karnataka
spell it
basics
out.
of,
Yeah.
yeah. First of all, the questionnaires are in English language, and you know the reality of
Mm-hmm.
English as a medium and English as a language, right?
Yeah,
I believe that should be translated to Kannada language.
I agree.
That should be translated to Telugu, and psychology. Students of psychology who are good at it should voluntarily give their time.
Yes, it
As
can
a
be done
as a essential noble service, translation should happen.
It could be done as a open source initiative. Everything can be put
Yes,
on GitHub under
yes,
this kind of license, copyleft license. Yeah. The thing is,
yes.
translation can be done using AI, but psychology requires so much rigorous back translation, everything, right?
Yeah,
What if we
I
use
have a thing
AI for
about.
every single thing?
I have reservation about translation.
Yeah.
Right, I'm a translator myself. I'm not promoting this, by the way.
Okay.
I'm a translator myself, and there is a difference between translation done by software
Mm-hmm.
versus a human being. Human being brings his unique value of translating from the context perspective
Mm-hmm.
instead of literal translation.
Mm-hmm.
The shittiest example you could see is on the signboards in and around Bengaluru city,
Mm-hmm.
translated by
Do
AI.
tell us. Oh, translate by
What has
AI.
happened? Yes,
Silicon Valley of
absolutely.
India. Yeah, tell me
Yeah,
an example.
those are disasters. See, so I can't think of an example. I'll send you a picture, by the way.
Okay, send me a
It's
picture. We'll put it
hidden in
here.
my.
Is it similar to
Yeah, sure.
how I speak shitty Telugu? Like very silly mistakes and double meaning thing. Yeah. You
Yeah,
are a
that
Telugu
is
speaker,
happens.
right?
No, I speak Kannada, and I equally speak Telugu too.
You're good at Telugu, right?
So I was, yes. Yeah. So I was talking about the democratization of this database, and thereby reaching it to the common.
Regarding AI use, I have quite a different views, but it's okay. It's for another day.
No. I support AI. There's no doubt about it. But right now, the knowledge of AI and it's at the beginner level. At least that's what I'm able to understand. If anybody would like to challenge, I'm ready to flex. I'm very flexible on this regard. So you could.
The thing is, I believe that AI is better than humans in so many tasks. The AI which is available today, which is not even true AGI. The thing is, I see even the mainstream chatbots like ChatGPT, and I see normal people. There's a clear winner that ChatGPT is better in so much computation, knowledge, everything. Humans are better at human things. But in terms of knowledge, we can never write as well as them, right? All us average people. So why not go full in? I actually want all formal things to be written by AI because they are better writers than us. I even want PhD theses to be written by AI. But there should be some framework so that it's not labeled as plagiarism. There should be proper framework where we evolve the ethics only. Like AI should be used and celebrated. Like you feel free to disagree, but like why suffer years and years like a human writing a thesis and turns out he will make a lot of mistakes and all these things. Let an AI write and humans can just be a conduit to it. Like AI will tell do this experiment, we just do it and put it into AI. this will do 100 years of research in 2-3 years. So that humanity as a whole will benefit. Our aim is not to write. Our aim is to get the knowledge through the writing. And anyway, people who write for fun and passion, let them write like how I write my blog. I want all my formal writing to be AI written.
The thing
and my blog
about
to be human written.
see, I partially agree to this.
Like let's automate everything. Yeah.
Sure.
And if you don't mind, like, can we end within a few minutes? My back is paining.
Yeah. So the thing is, see, I agree.
I don't have a back
partially.
rest here. Yeah.
Even don't be surprised, even if they draft the AI policy using AI, even if they draft the AI
Sorry,
policy
even if the
for students, don't be surprised if they use AI for that also. Have you observed how people's English
That's a
has
good thing.
changed and improved drastically over the days?
Yeah, it looks so fake. The thing is, when people blatantly use AI for personal communication, I hate it. As of now, I hate it. Like when people do greetings and all these things using AI, it looks so fake. But when official documents and counseling reports, everything are needed, like let AI be used, but there should be human accountability there. But for birthday wishes and all,
And I do
tips
have a
and all,
hack for
it sounds so
the ones
fake.
who are at English language, right? So you could access ChatGPT
Yeah.
and you could ask it to write a sentence of your choice. You by heart it, na? Use it as a teacher. Yes, use it as a
Like learn,
yeah.
learn by
You
heart.
have to memorize.
By heart is not
That's
a
right,
verb.
memorize.
It's learning by
Just have
heart.
to do that, right?
Memorize is better, yeah.
Daily 15 minutes, right? Your
That
communication
makes a lot
would be
of sense.
drastically improved.
Yeah. It might be the kind of thing that I have already been using for learning Telugu after shifted to Telangana.
Can't they spend
It works.
15 minutes? At least I do this. At least I do
Yeah.
this.
Okay, what if we do another podcast on AI because we are segueing into
Good.
AI? So I think this is a
On
good
that
natural
podcast, I will be
stopping
asking
point.
you questions and I will
Yeah,
be
you
asking
wanna
you.
conclude?
I'll be challenging you.
Definitely. I have done
Sure.
I have done a deep dive in AI and I'm ready for the questions.
Yeah, sure.
What
I would
don't
like to
know, I'll
conclude.
tell I don't know.
Or
Shall
what
we
to
have
do?
this?
Yeah. Vote of thanks is.
Vote of thanks.
I'll tell
Vote
this
of
to
thanks
the ones
written
who
by
are
AI.
listening. As a non-psychology viewer and also a student of psychology, you have chosen probably one of the best subjects ever according to me. And see, trend-wise, it is trending. You know that's a different thing. That's gas, just gas. Okay, that will be there. It will be there. But please make sure to double your efforts and learn basic communication. Keep yourself updated and just have fun, man. Don't leave this. Have fun. Don't leave the subject. Don't leave
What
this.
was the last thing? Okay, yeah. And even I want to add that whatever fun we had, it was fun. Silly things were silly during studies, and here what we were saying, it was fun. But even I agree, and I'm being fully serious. Choosing psychology was one of the best decisions of my life, and I am what I am partly because of choosing psychology. It has changed the way I think. So do study psychology.
Come to me.
Everyone studies psychology,
Start.
and everyone go to therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to Seetharam.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, shall we end Seetharam? Great fun. This is the first time in my life I have talked to Seetharam in English for 1 hour. Bye bye guys.